Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation in Asia Pacific Conference on Computer Science and Data Engineering. I am MD Raisul Islam Ivan. I study in Maulana Bhashani Science and Technology University. I am from Bangladesh. Our research topic was a modified feature selection algorithm for intrusion detection system based on student psychology based optimization with explainable AI. Here you can see our presentation outline: introduction, research goal, research update until today, research questions, proposed solutions, result analysis, our findings, and conclusion and future works. Here we try to represent the percentage of network security attacks everywhere in an organization. So we can see that it is increasing day by day rapidly. That's why it is very much necessary to prevent this. So if we can classify the activity of a network as a normal or intrusive, then we can protect our networks from this kind of cyber security attacks. To classify each activity of the network, we need an intrusion detection system. Here we represent why we used bio-inspired feature selection algorithms rather than gradient-based feature selection algorithms. Here we can see that the accuracy and convergence mobility of bio-inspired feature selection algorithms are very high. We can also see that space complexity and time complexity of bio-inspired feature selection algorithms is less. That's why we select bio-inspired feature selection algorithms which are inspired by nature and biological systems rather than the algorithms of gradient which are based on gradient functions. Here you can see the research goal. If we can classify each activity of the network into normal or intrusive, then we can protect our network from attacks. To classify each activity of the network, we need an intrusion detection system. There is very few previous future work in this field. These existing methods suffer several problems like complexity and complexity of classifier architecture, higher memory uses, and etc. To solve all these problems, we try to apply machine learning based bio-inspired optimization feature selection algorithms in intrusion detection systems. Here we can see the research subject until today. Here some researchers used PCA and PSO algorithm, principal component analysis and particle sum optimization algorithms with SVM machine learning algorithm, and it was quite good as PCA increased the accuracy of the model. Here some researchers also used hybrid intrusion detection system which is based on HSO, Harris-Hawk optimization algorithms, and they used K nearest neighbors algorithms for machine learning algorithm. They also used a modified gray wolf optimization GWO with DT decision tree algorithms to get high accuracy than the previous. And the researcher also tried to apply whale optimization algorithm with genetic operators with SVM machine learning algorithm, and they get a high accuracy than the normal WOA algorithm. When we start our research questions was how to select most relevant features set from a data set, and how machine learning algorithms are used with optimization algorithms, how to use bio-inspired SPB algorithm for feature selection, and we try to propose solution to select relevant features. We use bio-inspired optimization algorithm. To solve this one, we apply different machine learning algorithm with optimization algorithms. To select features using SPB algorithm, we proposed a modified version of student psychology based optimization. Here we can see our methodology of our research work. Here we try to use a data set to evaluate our proposed model, and then we pre-process the data set, like we used data cleaning, data scaling, one hot encoding, and for feature selections we used SPBU algorithm. Then we split our data set into training and testing, and for classification we used the top 5 algorithms like decision tree, random forest, support vector meshing, k nearest neighbor, and linear regressions. And then we try to evaluate our proposed method using different evaluation matrices like accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, support, and finally we try to explain and justify our methods and overall works. That's why we use explainable artificial intelligence. Firstly, we can talk about our data set. To evaluate our intuition detection system, we need a data set. That's why we used widely used benchmark data set for evaluation, NLS KDD data set. We split the data set into two portions, training set and testing set, as 70 to 30 ratio. And here we can see the overview of our data set. There is mainly most of the data are normals, and we can also see the major attacks like DOS attacks, denial of service, POOB attacks, R2L attacks, remote to local, U2R user to local, user to root attacks. And in training data set there is more likely 1 lakhs and 26,000 datas, and in test data set there is around 23,000 datas. Here you can see the data set pre-processing. Firstly we use some features and take the snapshot of general plot and box plot. Then we applied our some of the pre-processing algorithms like data cleaning, data scaling, data transformation, and you can see the overview before pre-processing and after pre-processing. And the most important part of our research topic is the SPBU algorithms and how we used it to select the feature selection. It is the SPBU algorithm is a meta heuristic algorithms. It is mainly proposed based on the students, and here the main part is the category of the student, and we have to categorize the student into 4 parts, and they are best student, good students, average students, students who try to improve randomly. And we can see the update equation of every student. In every iteration of the of this algorithm, the student will be updated according to their classification and according to their update equations. And after when the iteration overs, iteration all overs, then we propose the selection criteria. We firstly we select a threshold value, and after that when the best fitness of a student is greater than or equal than the threshold value, then we select the student. Here student is here we try to select student as a feature of our data set. So if a student is selected, then we think that the feature of the data set is selected. Otherwise when the best fitness value of a student is less than the threshold value, then the feature will be rejected. That was our main feature selection criteria of using this modified SPBU algorithm. And here we can see the result analysis of our proposed methods. Here firstly we can see that we can see optimization graph of SPBU. and then we represent graphical view of SPBO performance, and we can see that random forest performs better, and finally we can see that overall performance of machine learning models using student psychology based optimization algorithm. Here we can see that all the evaluation matrices, accuracy, precision, recall, etc, all are good using when we used random forest algorithm with SPBO algorithms. So we finalized our machine learning algorithms as random forest, which is most suitable with the SPBO algorithms. We here we mainly try to compare our proposed methods with other algorithms. That's why we also used other feature selection algorithms, like mostly used algorithm is PSO, and here we can also see the optimization graph of PSO, graphical view of PSO performance, and we can also see the overall performance of machine learning model using PSO. Here we can see that PSO also works well with the random forest algorithms. We used also GWO algorithms. Here we can see the optimization graph, graphical view, and the overall performance of machine learning models using GWO algorithms. Here we represent the WOA whale optimization algorithms. We can see the optimization graph, graphical view, and the overall performance of machine learning models using WOA. We also used the recently proposed algorithms ACE-ISO and its graphical view, optimization graph, and overall performance. We also used explainable AI to see how which feature has more contribution in classification, how a classification is happening. That's why we used to mostly use explainable AI method. One is shape and another is lime. Here in shape we can see that feature 4 has the most contribution in classification, and feature 26 has the less contribution in classifications. Here we can see the graphical and textual explanation for class 0. In lime we can see that the two parts, one is green and another is red. If a if the criteria is true and the it is in green portion, then we can say that if the condition is right, then the probability of being class 0 will be increased. If if the condition is true and the portion is in red section, then if this condition become true, then the probability of becoming class 0 will be less. Thus we try to explain and justify our methods and data set. Finally, from the overall discussion and after our research, we try to came in a scenario that now we can see that clearly that SPBO has higher accuracy and the less number of selected features in feature selections, and performs very well. Here you can see that the ACE-ISO algorithms need 19 features to select the most appropriate algorithm, but SPBO used only 11 features and give us the 99.81 accuracy. So we can see that it is almost better than the others. Finally, we try to make a conclusion and talk about our future work. Here is nothing, it is just like our methodology, but here we mainly focus on our solved question, research question, and we solved all the three research questions of our research. And after all the thing, we try to use explainable AI. And from the overall research we can say that the detection accuracy can be increased, and the space complexity and time complexity of our proposed method is more than others. So we think that the overall space and time complexity can be reduced using other optimization techniques. Reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.